Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video, I will be updating you on Aahil season 2. A lot is going on in this season. How Razia died trying to kill Sanam and Ahil. Ahil to wed fake Sanam, arranged by Tanvir, thinking it's Sanam. You need to watch till the end to find out how everything happened. Razia died in this same video. How she died is so lovely to see, I must tell you. You need to watch till the end to see how everything unfolds. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section. Let's go! Dilshad is appealed to find both her granddaughters in Razia's trap, and she's threatening them that if they don't agree to her wishes, then Sanam would lose her life. Ahil and Sanam are afraid. Razia says that due to Zoya, her own daughter Humaira shed tears of blood as she went to Mamu and told that she was her long-lost daughter and she couldn't do anything. Razia says that it would be wonderful had Zoya been here to witness their ordeal. Sanam is assured by Ahil that she won't let anything happen to her and warns Razia to let her go. Razia warns her not to waste time and accept her deal, as she just wants property and is least bothered as to who Ahil marries. She says that she would leave Sanam and she can marry Ahil, but if she delays, then Ahil will know that his bride isn't here and they would be left with nothing. Razia says that she knows Tanvir and she won't let this golden opportunity pass by her hands. Razia says that she is evil, but she isn't Tanvir at least. While Razia rants, Ahil sees Dilshad, who asks her to remain quiet. While Razia says that if they don't agree to her wish, then it would be too late for them to avenge their parents' murder from Tanvir. Ahil starts telling Razia to take care of herself, as she won't let her be successful in her attempt, as she is nearing her loss, and that she won't ever be successful, and starts ranting about destiny and fate wanting them both to be together, to distract Razia from Dilshad, who is approaching her from behind with an iron rod. Sanam too starts ranting to distract Razia. Dilshad is about to hit when Razia turns around just in time to save her attempt and jerks her around, and Dilshad falls at the distance, hitting herself on the head, having a concussion and falling unconscious, while Razia eyes heavily. The sisters are shocked and distraught, while Razia is amused as she increases the flow of water. The water starts rising above her waist, and Sanam starts being scared. While Ahil is tensed for her, finally Sanam goes underwater. Razia says today all the three would die here. She places a knife at Ahil's throat, saying that finally that would happen, which she wanted 20 years back. Before Razia can pull the knob on Sanam's water tank, Dilshad grabs her from behind and they enter into a scuffle, in which with her finally Razia loses and lets go of the knife, and Dilshad overpowers her. Dilshad takes the knife and cuts off Ahil's rope, but just then Dilshad grabs her from behind while the ropes are half cut. Ahil struggles hard to let herself free while Dilshad is in Razia's trap. Ahil rushes to Sanam and finds the knob that gets the water underneath her. Ahil rushes and hits on Razia's hand with a rod, and she whines in pain and falls unconscious. While Ahil is dressed as a groom, the priest asks for the bride and is told that Tanvir is getting her. All starts getting impatient as the bride doesn't come. As parents are amused, Ahil asks Rehan to go and find out where Sanam is from Tanvir. As expected, a cheerful Tanvir comes with the bride in vows, seeing whom Ahil is relieved. The bride is visibly nervous as she fidgets with her hands. She is made to sit opposite Ahil while Aza's parents are baffled. Tanvir asks the priest to commence with the marriage. Ahil is asked for his agreement to marry Sanam as Ahil gives his shy agreement to the marriage 3 times. While the bride sits on the other side, everyone is happy. Aza's mother wonders who is this if Sanam ran away. The priest then turns to the bride asking her agreement for the marriage, and she responds in a yes, while Tanvir and Ahil are happy, and Aza's parents are boggled with the 3 agreements. The priest announces the marriage to be final, and Tanvir is overjoyed. She congratulates Sanam and Ahil on their marriage. Ahil takes off his Sarah to reveal his face, and then he progresses towards the bride, who too comes, but still in her veil, for their first peek as a married couple. Tanvir thinks that finally the 20 years wait is over, and through this girl, she would finally get her possession. All congratulate Ahil as he mingles with the guests. Ahil is asked by the guests if he won't show the face of his bride to them. Aza's mother says that if Ahil sees her face, he would be furious as he finds that it's a fake and not Sanam. He goes to her lovingly to open her veil to reveal her face, while Aza's parents wait in anticipation, and Tanvir is tensed. Before Ahil can raise the veil, Tanvir asks him to wait till one more ritual is done, as he has to honor all rituals before he sees the face of the bride. Ahil apologizes and says that he shall wait. Tanvir is overjoyed, all are amused. The priest then begins with the next ritual of praying for the couple's well-being, their increasing love and affection and faith. Before they can begin, Ahil stops him and says that before they start, he wants to say something to his wife. Tanvir is tensed, wondering if Ahil doubts this girl. He says that he is starting afresh, but he made severe mistakes in the past for not seeing marriage seriously, and that relationships weren't for him. But he changed, and the person responsible for this is Sanam, as he believes her and her love and passion for him made him realize what he was missing out on, and finally helped him to get back on track and introduce him to Ahil, who is true, knows how to love and be happy, and who is responsible. He promises to love Sanam for eternity, as all clap at this profession of love, oblivious of evil truths. Ghazala says that there should be a celebration and a grand feast. The priest agrees. Ahil notices Sanam with clenched fist and asks if she is nervous, and she is all right. She doesn't say anything. He's about to take off the veil when Tanvir asks him to wait for some more time. Ahil watches as she is taken to her room. Sanam increasingly begins to drown underwater while Dilshad and Seher try and gather to rescue her. Finally, Sanam clutches free from her tied rope, and Seher gets on the ladder and then gives Sanam her hand, which she finally manages to grab onto, and she is pulled out of the water. Dilshad asks Sanam to have courage and hope as both the sisters descend down. Dilshad hugs Sanam and Seher, and all are relieved. Razia wakes up with a splitting headache and is frustrated to see the happy reunion. She eyes the knife kept on the ground with venomous rage and grabs onto it with evil intentions. As Dilshad's back is turned on her, Razia gets up and with all her energy, she comes ahead with the knife while Seher sees her and thwarts her with the hose of water that gets Razia upset with the high pressure of water until she finally retreats. When Razia finally opens her eyes, she finds them gone and gets into a fit of rage as she finds her plan unsuccessful and gets berserk, throwing things around, threatening them to come out as they can't hide for long. As Seher, Sanam and Dilshad are in the hiding, they eye the door and steadily progress towards it when Dilshad is distracted as she finds Razia through a hole amidst the boxes. Razia keeps going berserk, saying that she would get what she wants and retreating, oblivious that her foot is about to fall on a live wire. Dilshad sees this and is shocked. Dilshad rushes to her. Rushes to someone that wants to kill you. You are trying to go and save the person that is about to be electrocuted. Really? But it's too late by that time, as Razia gets electrocuted by the live wire underneath her feet. Dilshad tries to rush to her, but Seher stops her. Razia falls like a log on the floor, electrocuted. Sanam and Seher are tense too, as they rush to Dilshad, who is appalled. Sanam is distraught too. Razia's evil life flashes before her eyes as she breathes her last, as death befalls her in the very warehouse where she plotted all evils and murder attempts. Good for her. Dilshad asks them to come along as there is much less time and everyone would be tense not finding Sanam. They begin to leave, but Dilshad sprains her ankle badly. Seher asks if she is very hot and in much pain as she addresses her as Badiame for the first time. Dilshad overwhelmingly eyes her and says that she is okay. Seher convinces Sanam to go, or else it shall be too late, as she can manage easily. Dilshad too agrees. Sanam says that Ahil isn't like before and that he would wait and understand when she explains everything, as he now loves her. She asks them both not to be tensed, as she believes her now. She says that they may be afar, but they are connected by heart. Seher and Dilshad are tense still. Dilshad says that she never even dreamt of this day, to see both the sisters together, and she is very happy as tears well up her eyes. But there is just one thing incomplete. Meanwhile, Ahil enters his room to find the shy bride waiting for him, still on her veil, who is still nervous, as shown by her hand. Ahil locks the door and sits beside her, eyeing her lovingly. He says that he can't believe that his fate is so fortunate, as he feels it's all a dream, and maybe when he opens his eyes, all would change. He takes her hands and says that when she is with him, he isn't scared of anything, as he knows everything is going to be good from here on. Ahil takes off the veil and finds that the girl is someone else, nervous, shy, and scared, as she sits silently. He is shocked and distraught, unable to believe that it isn't Sanam. Ahil storms out furious. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.